What's going on, everyone? Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, enjoy. Alrighty, everybody. You guys want to know how to make the quickest possible money in the Crew 2. I am going to be telling you guys the best ways that I have found to make the quickest possible money in the Crew 2. These are just some of my personal favorite ways that I have found earn me the most money in the Crew 2. If you have any better ways that earn you more money or are faster or whatever, please leave them down in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Alright, you ready to get into this? So, motocross. You get a free dirt bike at the beginning of the game. Free. If it's, I'm pretty sure it's free. If it's not free, it's like very, very, very cheap. And it's not going to hurt you that much. So, at the beginning of the game, you want to buy that or claim it for free. And then you want to go over to Inglewood, which is, it could be any dirt bike race. But this is my personal favorite. I've found it works best for me. I've had a bunch of practice on this map. It's my favorite, but I've also found it to be the most money efficient.
Oh, there's that stupid donut shop.
On your first couple tries, it's okay to get it wrong. I got my first lot of tries wrong, believe me. So if you look at the money and you do all the math like I have done for you guys, if you look at it, you don't have to upgrade your motorcycle or change the, so stock easy difficulty and stock dirt bike is pretty easy to win, right? Now, I have figured out that I can do 66 races in 2 hours, or 33 in an hour. It just keeps getting smaller. Do that math on your own. But depending on how much time you have, if you do, on the easy difficulty, you get 15 grand, roughly, right? You do, on the easiest difficulty, and you can do it under 3 minutes, roughly, you can do 66 in 2 hours. Or $990,000. You are $10,000 short of $1 million. That is my personal favorite way to do it. And then, if you do hard, so your motorcycle has to be fully upgraded, you won't be able to do this till later on in the game, when you start buying big cars, big expensive cars. Right, this gives you 66 races in an hour, gets you $1,452,000. That's basically $1.5 million. It basically is. You're like 48 grand short. Right? And this is in 2 hours. 1 hour, like, you get 900,000. Other one, you get 400,000 on stock difficulty. So that is my personal favorite way to do it. Now, if you go over to Hypercar, we see the first race in Hypercar gives you 225 grand stock, like stock level. Your car can be stock. The first 1 or 2 tries, don't be hard on yourself if you have to retry, or if you run into a mountain or tree. Believe me, it is pretty tough the first couple times. Believe me, it gets a lot easier.
This is the most expensive car I own. $1 million.
Anyway, that $225,000, the first try, I did it in 40 minutes. Now, my personal best is 33 minutes. So I shaved off 7 minutes, right? I've done the math that at that time of 33 minutes, you can do 4 an hour. Or in other words, $1,260,000. So like 200,000 less than motocross, but it is more fun, per se. And then you go over to the Wait, hold on. I got messed up. Okay, so just kidding. The easy difficulty is 900 on the easy. 900,000 an hour. Yeah. Okay. The hard, on hard, you get $315,000 a race. You get $1,260 an hour. That is a lot of money, but not the best. In my opinion, my favorite is always going to be Inglewood, because that's what I bought my first car with. It's just the best, because in order to get a hypercar, you gotta spend like a good one. My first hypercar was the Aventador. Thing is still my favorite. It's my fastest car I own. It's other than my drag, but it is amazing. I love that car, and it was like $800,000, which means you would have to grind for 2-ish hours, 1 or 2 hours on Inglewood, and at that point, you could just save that money and keep playing Inglewood. And I mean, at some point you can buy a hypercar, but I have found that my personal favorite way to earn money in the Crew 2 is Inglewood.